Hello everyone, in this video we are reviewing the fit of our pants. For this pant we have started from a good block, and our pant is loose fitted on the legs, so I'm not expecting a lot of fit problems, and our fabric is also pretty stretchy. However, I'm still showing you the process of reviewing fit, and in case you have a different fabric, how you can improve the fit. For reviewing the fit, first you need to make sure you have applied the digitized fabric which is closest to your actual fabric, which we have already did in our past video. We have chosen a denim fabric with this texture, and we have only changed the color of the fabric. Next thing, you need to go to high res mode for reviewing the fit. Here you choose this option, and the particle distance will change to 5 for high res. And then we simulate and make sure you are choosing this option, fitting accurate. Now that I'm finished with the simulation, I see the overall look of our pant and see that first of all we need to fix our hem, make it wider and fold it like our image. Aside from that, I see the back rise is very angled here. You see how it is sharp, it has a sharp angle. I don't like that and I want to fix it. And then we want to review the fit maps in the end. First I want to check my back rise. You see on the back rise, the solution I believe is that we need to scoop more on the back rise and change the angle a little bit, move this point a little bit towards the side to give more room. For example, 3/8 here, and a little bit change the angle. Of the back rise seat, like so. The good thing about CLO is that after you do these changes and simulate, you can instantly see how this will change your garment, and you see it actually improves the shape and makes it rounder and remove that sharp angle we saw before. I just must know that I have reduced 3/8 from my hip, and if needed later I need to add it to the side. Before fixing our bottom opening, let's look at the fit maps. The first fit map that we have is here, and it's called a stress map. Stress maps displays the force per unit area in kilopascal applied to garment by external stress. External stress here is actually the body. It could be the body and any other external object that put pressure on the garment. And we have 8 colors that shows the different amount of pressures, with the blue being 0 kilopascal and the red being 100. When we look at our pants, nowhere we see too much pressure on our pant. Only here at the bottom that we are going to fix and increase the width. This may also be due to our shoes, and we might need to change our shoes if it creates difficulty. The next fit map is a strain map. The strain map is how much our fabric is stretched out in percentage comparing to the parts that have not stretched or distorted at all. So 100 and blue is where our fabric is not stretched at all, and when we get closer to red, we see the areas that are stretched. So we see a little bit in our waistband the amount of stretch and on the rise. The next fit map is actually called fit map. And it shows places where its garment is tight with the yellow color, and where it cannot be worn actually with the red. So when you see the red point, it means that you cannot wear the garment at all, and when you see the yellow, it's tight. So we see our garment is not anywhere so tight that it can't be worn. Only this part again on the shoe area that we are going to increase or change our shoes. The last one is the pressure maps, which shows the points that actually our garment is attached to the body or has contact with our body, and it only shows when we do the simulation. And the only areas that have contact with my avatar are again the bottom opening. So overall, I don't see a reason to increase my measurements, and I think because my fabric had enough stretch, it can be worn easily by the avatar. At this stage, we want to increase the hem opening of our pant and create the fold like our image. I want to try and go back to normal simulation because the higher simulation slows me down. So I simulate again. I try to fix this part. If this problem after increasing the hem opening doesn't get fixed, we need to change the shoes. I think these shoes are creating problems for the fit. Okay, by looking at the photo, I believe I need to add 1 inch to the hem and add to the knees proportionately. I start with adding 1 inch to the front leg and 1 inch to the back. We can do so by pressing Z or edit pattern tool. Click on this point, and we can hold shift as well to make it a straight line, and then right click and give 1/2 inch here. Same thing here. Do the same thing to the back. For the back, you see this point is moving too. We don't want that, so make sure when you're doing, press hold shift and only do it on the X direction. Sure you are not moving on the Y axis. And since our back panels are linked, whatever change we do in one of them, the other one also change. So we do it only for one of them. So now you see my pattern is a little bit flared, so I want to increase my knees as well by a 1/4. Now let's simulate to see how it looks. I think these shoes are not very good. I want to change them. See, when you go to the translucent surface, it seems they are tangled. Now let's try to change the shoes. We can find it in our closet library. I further adjust knee and hem to make the leg shape look like our image more. I check the balance of the legs by putting front panel on top of the back. Use the translucent surface. Make sure the center line of front and back are aligned. I noticed I could add a bit more at knee for better balance and to the hip. Okay, now that we have increased our hem opening and changed our shoes and we are happy with the leg shape, we can start turning back the hem like our image. I start with front panel and offset the hemline by 4 inches. First I remove the middle point because I don't need it. Then I hold shift and click on both front hemlines, right click and offset as internal line. I give 4 inches. The reason I first put the internal line on top was to see where it will sit on my 3D sample and then make sure that this is the amount I want, because we need to extend the pattern to fold it later, but first we need to see where it will sit after folding. So now I choose all of the hemlines and this time I offset a pattern outline by 4 inches. I check creating internal line because I need the internal line later to fold the pant from that line. So now that I have extended, I need to fold them. And for that I need to first strengthen the pieces on 3D window. I select all pieces and in 3D window I strengthen them. Always when you want to fold some piece, you need to do this part first because it helps with the folding. For the folding, you first click on the internal line and then select one of the arrows and bring it where you want to. And for the folding angle, either you choose 0 or 360 based on what number you see is closer to 0 or 360. And you check the fold rendering as well because it will show your fold line very crisp and clean. I simulate again. You can increase the amount of your fold width now if you see it's short or too wide. After checking, I reduce it to 3.5, but it depends on your style. Now we can start sewing the fold edges on the extended part, like so. We have another turned hem which should be 1/2 inch. I'll extend the pattern hemline for that part as well. First at front, I offset by 1/2 inch. Then on the 3D sample, I fold similar to what we did before. And sew the fold edges. To see the final result, I come out of the strengthen mode and see my actual fabric. Okay, now our hem are folded like our image. I just want to check one thing inside the pant. As you know, in the waistband we put 2 layers of fabric, and the inner layer of fabric shouldn't be on the wrong side. In this photo it's still on the wrong side. The way we can fix it is that we click on the inner waistband piece and right click, press flip normal. Okay, now you see our inner waistband has the face of our fabric and looks good. Thank you everyone for watching this video. In next video we'll do some fine tuning and our pant will be close to finished.